سبيل الدموع سبيل.
This is going to be an interesting topic for you watching this, because you are somehow watching this particular video, watching me, consuming my content because you want to make money. But in this particular video, we are going to go a parallel way to talking about money. Yes, money is a byproduct of so many things, but then in this particular video, we are going to dive down into an interesting topic: 5 ways how introvert entrepreneurs is more than just making money. We talk about money, there's a lot of ways of making money, there are a lot of ways to monetize, but in this specific video we are going to go a step beyond making money and help you understand like why do we have to go think about different things than making money. That's the context of this one. If you want to see money making part of money making, how do you make money, skills like that, just like there are like a lot of ways, a lot of videos about that in my channel, in other channels. You can just browse through, do window shopping and get into that zone. But in this particular video, how introvert entrepreneurship is more than just money is what we've been talking about. The first point, number one, you are transforming. You are transforming people's life. You are transforming people's life through products, your services, your ideologies, your mindset, your approaches, your way of doing things, your style of doing things, the way what you bring to the table in itself is transforming people. Your presence matters to people. The way you speak matters to people. The way you respond matters to people. In other words, when you are a leader of a community, when you're being that entrepreneur, like people are watching you closely. People are learning from you very closely and they are getting results. And in other words, you are transforming a life. You're not just selling a product. You're not just talking to them. You're not just having conversations with them. You're not just creating products with them. You're not just there is no cheat code here. I'm just with the flow. When you're doing all those things, you are transforming a life. You are transforming their life. You're transforming like one life a day probably. Whenever they're communicating with you, you are shifting those paradigms in them with the way you think, with the way like you are a leader the moment you got into this industry, entrepreneurship. And that's point number one. Point number two, the more you impact, the more you make money. The more you make an impact, the more you start making money, because now money is a byproduct. So the focus has to be how can I impact more, how can I help more, how can I be beneficial to them more. What could, like whenever you're recording a content, creating a courses, scripting of courses, validating a product, doing anything, having a conversation with them, creating an idea, you have an idea, how can I monetize that, how can I create that, how can I conceptualize that idea, stuff like that. Whenever you're doing that, the first focus is how can I take them from point A to point B. If the answer is yes, great. If the answer is no, work on it again and again ask the same question. How can I take them from point A to point B? Once that is the focus, money, you're going to make money. Point number two. And the more you make money, this is the point number three. The more you make money, you are now able to reach more people and transform more lives. Got it? Now that you have cash flow, you're making more money. The more money you're going to make, the more you're going to reach out to people. The more you're running ads, the more you're working on resources, the more you're upgrading your equipment, and the better you are getting, the better your skill set is getting, the better your coaching is getting, the better your business is getting, the better your communication is getting, the better now you are upgrading yourself, and also now you are impacting more people, transforming more people. Step number three. Now, way number four, like the fourth point over here is, the more your business grows, the more you can create. Interesting point. It has to do with economy. The more your business grows, now this is on the business front, the more this grows, the more being an entrepreneur, you have to have this thing in mind. Okay, you are also going to create jobs tomorrow. To creating jobs, you need infrastructure, you'll be needing overheads and place and stuff like that, all those cool things. But then when you are an entrepreneur, you're not just going to make like 10 lakh rupees a month, you're not just going to make 20 lakh rupees a month, you're not just going to make 15 lakh rupees. That's, you start doing something. You're just igniting an idea, monetizing and making money. The next phases of business where you will start needing help, you will reach only like point this to this with yourself, by yourself. To reach to a different level altogether, you need people who want to help you. You need to start building teams. You need to start employing people, probably employing people, getting into partnerships like that. So now you are starting to create jobs. People need jobs, you have jobs. Great. You are, as your business is growing, you are now creating jobs. It's now you're already making so much of money. You're benefiting people in different angle as well. Fifth one, now that your business, you're not creating business and jobs on one side. Huge impact, business and jobs on one side. Now the other part of the game is, now that you have so much of money, you contribute, you start charities, you start foundations where now eventually now you go onto the people who are underprivileged, and like they have got very like 0.0% resources, and you go help people out. You fund their education, you fund their medical expenses, you fund whatever they want to. That will only happen, you can even start doing charity 10 for 500 rupees a month, 50 rupees a month when you start off. But then the more you generate money, for example, if your personal income is like 20 lakhs in like 2 months, or probably in 6 months and in a quarter, you are not going to spend 20 lakhs on yourself. You can just get a house, or probably get a vehicle, or get a great system, or whatever that is. That's like one-time investment. You are not self-centered. Like I'm just making money for myself. No. Once that is taken care of, self-sustainable business, you're having an ecosystem, making a massive impact. You already have dedicated people. You already have systems and automations. You go out in a different direction, start contributing people in different ways, having charities and stuff like that. You start contributing where you didn't expect anything in back in return. And even that is not a marketing campaign for you. You're genuinely doing it to benefit the society. Like you are a part of back in the day. So those are like the 5 points. In other words, I just wanted to have like small little thing over here. Like for example, now you are an introvert entrepreneur. In one direction you are going to make money, then in a different direction you are going to create an impact. That's supposed to be I. And the other direction you are going to create jobs. In other direction you are going to create contributions, charities, what's the name? You are going to create systems. You are going to transform lives and stuff like that. So this keeps on going. This keeps on going. It's like a loop. And the more you make money, that's why it's like a moral responsibility for yourself, and on yourself, that you have the potential to make the money that anyone else is making. You have that potential. You just have to tap the potential, start working towards it. Now that you have a potential that you can make money, and you see people who are underprivileged, they don't have resources, they are not getting jobs, like you can see them in some ways, like, okay, I want to help you, but I don't have money. What do? Come back, you start creating courses, you build a business, you make money, you go back to helping them out and stuff like that. So that brings us to the conclusion of this video. Is now this is how, and you being an introvert entrepreneur, you can. This is just more than money. Money is like one piece of the game. There are 1,000 different things that you should be working on. That becomes like a response. Like this is a quote from Grant Cardone: Success is my obligation. Success is my responsibility and my obligation." Once you start reflecting, let that sink in, let that digest in, write it in a piece of paper. Like, how can that be a responsibility? Think about it, ponder over it. How can your business just be just more than money? How can that be more than money? When you start thinking in these terms, you are going to not just start a business, scale a business. You're going to go. This particular one video is going to be work like a kickstart or a boost in your own journey. Thank you so much for being a part of this particular video, and I shall see you in another video.